Chapter 6 defeated.
So, it really was Miss Maria's voice.
How many times you gonna repeat that? Am already said so.
But it makes no sense!
I know what I heard. It's not a voice I'd ever forget.
How could you?
It was Miss Maria's.
On that day. We saw her being taken away by the Empire. After Claudius became Emperor, there were rumors that the women from conquered lands became his concubines.
And that's when we figured Miss Maria was still alive.
We rose up against Ruse to save her, and avenge our friends.
Ever since I heard about the pendant, I couldn't shake off the notion that she had already been killed. If we were unable to save her, we would settle things by avenging her death. At least, that's what I had thought. I don't understand what's happening to Miss Maria.
Hey, I thought some of the lore was just being obtuse, so I didn't mention it before.
What was it?
A few stories mention a human vessel was needed to summon a Valkyria.
What? Are you saying she's being possessed by a Valkyria?
That's a little hard to believe.
You're the one who heard her voice, Sam. What do you think?
If she's still alive somehow, we need to save her. Nothing's changed.
Where are you headed? What's wrong?
I have a funeral to attend.
Oh, for Lieutenant Villefort.
Him, huh?
He's dead? Then we lost a good man. Even if he was a pain in the ass.
This is a callous statement, but it was good that he died.
Then you shouldn't have said it. He didn't stand in our way.
So what if he didn't? What if he had disclosed everything to the princess? Our pure-hearted princess would put an end to the battle immediately. We must avoid that at all costs.
Solomon. Godot didn't fault us for our decision. He fought for his country to the very end.
He said everything he did was for the love of his country.
Something's wrong with all of you. Amleth aside, why are you two making that face? Violet? Friet?
The princess must be taking it hard. She looked up to him like an older brother or something, yeah?
His death hasn't been made public. The paper focused on the princess's song driving back the Valkyria. Not exactly stretching the truth with that one.
She's still trying to reason with the Prince of Ipseria.
She wants to tell him to join hands with her to defeat a mutual enemy, right?
Not quite. Ophelia wants him to behave like a proper prince.
She asked that? On the battlefield?
Yeah. But the prince wouldn't hear any of it. He actually accused Jutland of invading Ipseria.
We invaded?
Damn, that's pretty harsh.
So that's how he sees it. Interesting fellow.
He maintains his loyalty to the Emperor.
Is there a possibility he's been brainwashed?
Considering how much he's been augmented, you gotta wonder.
Either way, that's a thought we'll have to put aside for now. Now it's time to go attend the funeral. Man, these things are never easy. Especially when you actually know one's being held. Unlike, Dezel, who just... Sorry, getting into spoilers for people that haven't seen it. That series.
He looked like a man who wouldn't die, even if you killed him. Indeed. He was a force to be reckoned with.
He was the foundation of our unit, on the battlefield and in our hearts. We must see this through without him now.
We'll have to make do.
Right. For Godot.
Rest in peace, knowing I'll fill the hole you left behind.
Oh, try thinking about the good times you had with them, Fifi.
Nay. 'Tis impossible to do so just now, but... one day.
Actually... Now I'm... about something. But I'll let that linger for a bit. What can one even say here? It's depressing, really is. Probably be more so if I had actually gone to this as part of last session. That kind of actually saddens me. That alone actually kind of saddens me.
Admiral Mecklenburg.
Wait,
Oh my, it's
is
a
that
rare
actually his
treat
last
for
name?
you to be the one initiating the conversation. Well, what can I do for you?
Do you accept how the previous battle went?
Hmm?
The Valkyria. Because of her, you lost many of your subordinates.
Take it easy. Compared to Jutland's losses, it's peanuts. Besides, those soldiers gave their lives for His Majesty. They died with honor. What more could an army grunt ask for? Lighten up a little. Wars are like carnivals, so let's have some fun and enjoy the ride, shall we?
Fun? Your subordinates were senselessly slain!
Look, I get it. I do. But it's all part of the master plan. His Imperial Majesty's plan.
Huh?
More importantly, this is what it means to use the Valkyria. That's the price we pay for a weapon of that caliber.
And you consent to this?
When we die, that's that. Our army, the enemy, you, me, the Emperor, we all end the same. Death is the great equalizer. So the real winner is the one who lives life to the fullest.
Already? That wasn't even 10 minutes. Continue.
Then allow me to continue. Meanwhile, an underground paper was distributed throughout Jutland, stating that reports on the last battle were lies.
I've read that document. It's true that the Valkyria was pushed back with Ophelia's song, but the death toll was larger than the press stated. It was very aggressive in tone. Things like the operation was a failure, or that they achieved nothing.
That document spread instantly and largely affected the country's morale. They first directed their anger toward Freet the Traitor, namely his column that's been in support of the war.
Well, there goes another job. Public opinion is swayed so easily. Nice to know where they stand, though. I wasn't for it at first either, but there's no stopping things now.
Parliament was in chaos too. Lindegard claimed the paper was an indictment from within the military and took action.
Councilman, you shall manipulate the masses no more.
What are you referring to?
Reports of your schemes are trickling in from across Europa, such as news of your backroom dealings with a major power.
How very interesting.
I did not spend all that time negotiating for the embargo's peaceful abolition because I enjoyed Ruse's wintry weather. Nor did I earn the Emperor's trust for the pleasure of his company.
I am aware.
Even now I have eyes and ears everywhere. Informants working for world peace, not for shady deals or unscrupulous favors. Though I failed to prevent this war, I intend to end it. With my own 2 hands if need be.
I remain steadfast in my belief that we should continue the war. As I said in Ophelia, this is a revolution.
I wonder what His Royal Majesty will have to say about that.
I will follow what His Majesty says. Naturally.
I certainly hope so.
Ugh. Looks like things are falling apart.
Nothing's malfunctioning. Pretty sure the Valkyria song didn't leave any nasty after effects.
I see.
Better safe than sorry, though. I'll look into it a bit for you and your squad mates. Because we've got a long way to go in this war.
Please do.
Anyway, things have gotten kinda weird around town.
Hmm?
Folks are giving off some bad vibes. Hope it doesn't bite us in the ass.
Perhaps mention how public sentiment has shifted. I've been hoping to get a sense of how they feel before I return to HQ. New secondary weapons can be developed, and jeez, look at this place now. Before it was all so light and happy, and now it's like Sonic Generations is taking its hold on this game. All the colors just draining away. Oh boy. Also, I probably should mention this, because I won't get to later, but suffice to say, and I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment, so I'm not able to comment as much as I usually would. So if you hear me with many large breaks, well, there you go. I'm trying to preserve myself, but while still getting a session in. So let's see. Oh right, I was actually gonna check. Circles? Anything brand new? Nothing seems like it. Also, I like how Goto's thing is still here, even though, you know. But actually, that kind of brings me up to what I was thinking of earlier. Back when we were at the funeral scene. So we lost Villefort. Now, generally when a game takes away a main character, at least as of recently, they tend to replace that character with someone very similar, but obviously very different in personality. Case in point, Tales of Zestiria, and I won't say much more there. As for in this game, I wonder if they'll do the exact same thing, but with, well, I don't know. Do I want to say it? Oh, maybe I won't have to.
What's going on?
We have been waiting for you, Amleth. I want to introduce you to someone who wishes to enlist.
Am I gonna be right? Is she?
Lieutenant Villefort, at your service.
I freaking knew it!
Miranda is my lady-in-waiting. My most trusted bodyguard. She is also Godot's younger sister.
My Ragnite aptitude's in the same class as my brother's. As for my combat skills, I was trained by the Royal Guard's finest.
Sweet.
Good. Then let's move right on to the enlistment test.
Yeah, let's do it!
We can't give you special treatment just because you're Godot's sister.
Naturally.
Should your abilities be as bounteous as your beauty, Miss Miranda, we'll get along rather ravishingly.
Ching.
Please, sad sack. Too soon. This alright by you, Captain?
Yes.
Do whatever you want.
Now you're talking.
This is perfect. I was actually hoping this was going to happen. And in this case, it actually kind of works. Being related and all, it makes sense that these two would kind of fight the same. And, well, similarly behave the same. So yeah, this was one anticipation I was actually happy for. And what I was expecting. Now let me guess, are we going to take control of her? Of Miranda, I mean?
First, some warm-ups. Destroy the targets that I specify in the training grounds. That's all. Easy, right?
Very well. Let's begin.
One moment, please.
Your Highness, this is
Godot's sword.
my brother's.
Is that all right, Amleth?
It only seems fair.
I can feel him. My brother is with me.
And it's also the perfect excuse for why, all our augments is not completely wasted. At least that's what I'm gonna assume. It would make sense.